Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome to Throwback Thursday. So on today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at content that you might have forgotten about because we talked about it way long ago. But believe it or not, this year. This do now we're going to recap what we call standard form of an equation, right? So we learned way back, I want to say October, November, ax plus by equals c. Okay, and so what we learned, one of the things we learned how to do was to plug in for one of the letters and solve for the other one. Today what you're going to do is you're going to do a little riddle, okay, related to standard form. Now, in this table, there are 8 points, 8 x's, and I need the y's. But in each of the tables you're going to do today, there's only going to be 3, maybe 4. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. You've got 8 numbers here. For each number, okay, I want you to plug in for x, and then I want you to get y alone. And once you figure out y, I want you to put it next to the x value. So here's an example. So when x is -4, I'm going to plug in -4 for x. Okay? And then 2 times -4 is -8. And then I add 8. So I get y. 1 plus 8 is 9. So if x is -4 and y is 9, then both sides of the equation are equal. So -4 and 9 go together. So what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video, and then I want you to try to do the same thing for -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead, pause the video, complete the table, maybe on a separate piece of paper, okay? And then when you're ready, unpause, and I'll show you how to solve it. And here we go. So I'll delete this so I have a little room. So what happens when x is, I don't know, -3? So it's the same idea. You plug in -3 for x. So 2 times -3 is -6. And then I add 6 to both sides, right? Because I want to get y alone. So y equals 7. So I put in 7. Okay, then I do the same thing with -2. So the idea is the same, except instead of -3, I'm doing -2. So I get 2 times -2 is -4. I add 4, and I get 5. You can see I get 5. Maybe you've seen a pattern by now. If not, I'll do another one. And you should, right? Because we know that this is a line, right? This is linear, which means the y's should go up or down by the same amount. Okay, in this case, you see they're going down. So here I get -2 plus y is 1, and I add 2, so y is 3. Then you can see if I plug in 0, it's like covering it up. So y would be 1. All right. So now I plug in 1. So now it's going to be a little different, right? Because now this number is positive 2 plus y. So to get y alone, instead of adding like I did here when I had a negative number, I'm now going to subtract. So I get y equals 1 minus 2, which is -1. Okay, now I'm going to plug in 2. So I get 2 times 2 plus y equals 1. And 2 times 2 is 4. So I subtract 4, and I get 1 minus 4, which is -3. And last but not least, let's go ahead and plug in 3. So you get 2 times 3 plus y is 1. So 2 times 3 is 6. So y equals 1 minus 6, which is -5. And so that completes my table. So folks, please make sure you go back and really go through this do now if you don't understand it, because today we are going to be doing a do now related to this, okay? And in today's do now, you're going to have to be able to plug in for x and get y alone. This is an extremely important skill, okay? So you can leave this do now open to kind of give you me doing some examples to help you with the activity today, but keep it going, all right? Keep up the good work. Don't forget to love math, all right? Stay positive, and remember, you can do it. All right, best of luck with today's activities. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful